Hey everyone. If the weather near you was anything like it was near me, then you had the most gorgeous day that you've had in quite a long time. And for about 3 hours, I was lucky enough to be able to wear sunglasses. I'm very excited because sunglasses mean summer's coming. And I finally wanted to tell you guys what I'm doing this summer. I'm going to be going to Spain. I'm going to be in Menorca for 6 weeks, and I am exceedingly excited about it. I just got all of my funding issues worked out. So loans are a necessary evil. I have to go on this dig because I am an archaeology major. You don't have an option. You have to go on a dig. And because there was a bunch of transfer craziness when I was coming in, I ended up being 4 credits short of being a senior. So even though I know that I'm going to graduate next May, they still consider me as a junior next year, which sucks. Like, I had to register today, which was this afternoon. That was when juniors registered, and I was so scared I wasn't going to get the classes I needed. By the time that I registered, there was 1 seat left in the lab that I needed, and 2 seats left in the senior seminar. And both of them are now full, so it's... Making sure you graduate on time is a really scary thing. But back to Menorca. I'm very excited. They sent me this envelope about studying abroad, and it's got very interesting advice, and I wanted to share it with you. When abroad, keep in mind that people who do not personally know Americans may tend to judge Americans by the stereotype standard. All Americans are wealthy, always in a hurry, ignorant of other countries, loud and racially prejudiced. I don't know if I agree with that. Granted, I'm an American, so I mean, I can't really be like, oh yeah, we're kind of a-holes. Which we are sometimes, but... Carla. All Americans are wealthy. I am not in that category. Always in a hurry. I am, but I know a lot of my friends aren't. Ignorant of other countries. Bald-faced lie. I read the news every day, and I'm very, very well informed about it. Loud, sometimes. Racially prejudiced. Not at all. I love other cultures. Like, nothing makes me happier than seeing a YouTube comment from somewhere other than the US. I'm like, yay world! Relationships. That was it. Entering into a relationship away from home campus should be approached with the same precautions as at home. It can be very tempting to be charmed by the idea of a once-in-a-lifetime foreign romance, but you should consider any relationship carefully, particularly when you are overseas. There are different cultural values and expectations regarding dating and relationships. Proceed cautiously, recognizing that you are only in a country for a short period of time. Evaluate your reasons for entering into a relationship. Are you attracted to the individual, or are you struggling with a strong bout of homesickness? I don't understand that part, where it's like, if I'm homesick, I'll go for the American. I won't go for the gorgeous Spanish man on the beach. Continued. This was my part. Please be aware that in a physically intimate relationship, wherever you are, you run the risk of acquiring a sexually transmitted disease, becoming pregnant, or getting someone else pregnant. This does not mean to scare you, rather to help you realize that it can happen and has happened. Really? Really? When I'm over there, I'm not really going to be worried about getting pregnant. I'm going to be worried about digging stuff up. But I found that interesting where it has to have happened enough times to be in the little book. Has it? I've never heard of someone getting pregnant on a study abroad. Also, I love this. Cults. Cults refer to religious-oriented groups that may not have any affiliation with an established church. Cults differ from traditional churches in a number of ways. Cults generally operate in a secretive way. Members' personal possessions sometimes become the group's property, and complete obedience may be required from their members. Cult members try and recruit other members. Cults abroad have similar, do not go into any meetings, be wary of people who push a sense of guilt on them. Are there really that many cults internationally? I mean, more so than in America? I don't know. I've talked to a bunch of people that have gone on the program that I'm going to go on, and apparently you don't even get to speak Spanish, which is good for me, but I'd like to practice a little bit. The way I imagine my summer going is pretty much the movie Mamma Mia, only in Spain, but it's not really in Spain. I'll be in a little island off the coast of Spain, where it's like in the middle of the Mediterranean. I've never been to Europe. I'm so freaking excited. Even though I want to specialize in South American, it's Europe, for God's sakes. I'm very excited to go. And this is my pre-summer show and advice for those of you studying abroad. If you've ever heard of anyone getting pregnant on a study abroad or joining a cult, I'd be very interested, because apparently it's a normal enough occurrence to be in the same booklet as bring your passport and pack lightly. So, let me know, and as always, let me know what you think.